Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you are having a fantastic day and recharging yourself and, relaxing for the week ahead. I'm just bringing you some inspiration in as you spend your Sunday afternoon. It's afternoon here for me here in Australia. And I just want to share something, a little inspiration from Genesis chapter 1. Feel free to read the whole chapter, but I'm just going to highlight what I want to use to encourage us all. In Genesis chapter 1, okay, if you go to in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Okay, move to chapter verse 3. Then God said, let there be light. And then you continue, there was light. Chapter verse 6. Then God said, let there be a firmament. Verse 9. Then God said, let the waters under the heavens be gathered together into one place. And then it continues. Verse 11. Then God said. Verse 14. Then God said. Verse 20. Then God said. Verse 24, then God said. Verse 26, then God said. Verse 29, then God said. Why am I highlighting then God said? Then God said. It's just to tell us the fact that there is power in our words. God said, from whatever you read in Genesis chapter 1, God used his words to create the things that we see around. He used his words. He calls things that are not as though they were. He called them into being, okay? So he called the things that he said, and God said, and God said, and God said. So God created the whole world and the things that we see by his word. He has also said that he created us in his own image. So if he created us in his image, then we have that ability, that God's DNA, that power to also call things that are not as though they are or they were. Okay, that is also faith. Faith is what? The assurance of things not seen but believed. It's evidence of things you have not seen but you believe it. So just you even calling things that are not as though they are or they were, it's a high level of faith. And you have to practice that. So when someone is talking to themselves and saying, I'm rich, I'm this, I'm that, I live in abundance, you're saying positive things, even if your state is not what it is, but you are confessing the positive thing that you want to see, okay? God saw that there was chaos in the world. There was chaos on the earth. He did not focus on the chaos. He did not focus on the darkness and the doom and everything. No, but he spoke what he was expecting. He spoke what he wanted to see. He spoke the things to be what he wanted, and they were. So take your time and read that. And God said, Genesis chapter 1, 1 to 29. God said, verse 3, verse 6, verse 9, verse 11, verse 14, 20, 24, 26, and 29. And God said. So if God has made us in his image, then we can also say. That's why Joel 3:10 says that, let the weak say, I am strong. You are weak. Why are you focusing on the weakness? You are weak. You want to be strong, don't you? So why would you focus on the weakness that you don't want? Remember, whatever you give attention to, that is where your focus is. That is what you keep seeing. If someone is even doing something and you take your focus off that person, you don't get to see it again. So why would you focus on the negative thing or the bad situation that you find yourself in that you don't want? I am trying to encourage you to focus. Let your eyes be where you want to go to. The things that you want to see, that should be your focus. So when Bible say, let the weak say, I am strong. Okay, let the weak say, I am strong. It's not telling you to lie or to pretend. No, it's giving you power. It's telling you that you have the power to change your situation. It's telling you that you have the power to call things that are not as though they are or as though they were. You are calling it to come to pass. Let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich. Why are you poor and you keep hammering on your poverty? Keep saying you are broke. Keep saying you are broke. How is that going to change the situation? You are really affirming and giving power to that brokenness, to that poverty in your life. So you have to rather change it and speak as God speaks. He said, and what he wanted to see, he saw. So today, I am just here encouraging you that say the things that what you want to see. So let's practice that before I go. If you are weak, what are you going to say? I am strong, okay? If you are poor, what are you going to say? I am rich. If you are depressed, what are you going to say? Oh, I am in a good mood. Okay. If you are someone who is shy, you want to say something that will bring you, okay, I am confident. I have, a good self esteem. You have to say the things that you want. I hope this blesses you. Don't focus on negativity. Focus on positivity. Let people say whatever they think they want to say. But for you, let your mouth speak the things that you want to see, the things that you expect to see, the things that you are praying for, not the things that you don't want. And God said, and it was so. You can say, and it shall be so. God richly bless you. Have a good Sunday. Bye.